Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for August the 20th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. So, we're going to just pull some cards today. As you probably seen from the picture of the thumbnail and also the title, um this is, hypothetical. We're just talking, we're just pulling cards. It can be educational and or just plain entertainment. This is nothing factual. This is no specific opinion, neither here nor there. This is just me pulling cards and reading what the cards say. Okay? So, I'm just. Hey, Stagner. Trying to get my microphone hooked up here. All right. So we're just gonna pull some cards and see. Um, this is what I'm watching here, and this is based off the yeah. Okay. So I really don't want my channel or my video to get flagged or taken down. Like I said, we're just pulling cards. I'm not here to sway anybody one way or another. You're welcome to your own opinions, um, to however you feel. Always put them in the comment area. If you're not seeing this live, you can always still chime in and leave your particular comment below. If you do use certain words or phrases, YouTube will automatically retract or delete them, and telling you ahead of time this is not me doing it. Um, so yeah. Alrighty. So I wanted to pull one of these. I'm gonna shuffle here. Okay. Now I'm not surprised to see that card to come out because the sun is in Leo. Again, Vedic Sidereal for my channel, not Tropical Western. So I'm not surprised to see this fifth house energy to come out. Okay. Life path of 33. Now, even though the title is a party, right? You said, yeah, it's not Aquarius. What's not Aquarius, Stagner? The full moon last night was in Aquarius, Vedic sidereal, not tropical. But the sun and also Venus is in Leo right now, Vedic sidereal. And we all know that Leo fifth house is about partying. It's about having fun, going to some type of event, whether it's a convention, um, a birthday party, a wedding celebration, bachelorette party, baby shower, whatever it can be. Um, but this is again why the energy of having a party can feel and be very highlighted. Now, like I said, I'm just talking about energies and where the planets and everything like that is going on. And we're just talking about what you may be seeing, okay? And this is what we're here to talk about, actually. Um, and I'm here as a messenger, right? To relay the messages that are coming to me for the collective that want to hear it. If you don't want to hear it or whatever, that's cool. I'm not here to persuade or press anybody to do anything they don't want to do. Like I said, I'm not here to persuade one person one way or another. Because to me, all of this is hoopla. It's fake. And the more your third eye is open, you'll tend to see through the facade. Actually, that was one of the cards that came out last night, right? And it came out in reverse. Um, Continue to see through the facade. Whatever you see is put together by operations, by planners, by people that have titles as careers, right? So the party or some type of large gathering, I'm not very surprised to see. But what's surprising to me is that we're in the middle of a retrograde, right? The retrograde is still going on. It's not over till August the 27th, which is a whole nother week away. And not only on my channel, but I'm sure a lot of you watch other readings. You should know what a retrograde is by now. It's a time to, unfortunately, kind of force yourself to step back, let things be how they are. It's not a time to press forward. You said it's my best friend's birthday today. She's 62. Beautiful. And you're 61. That's beautiful also. Yeah, Stagner, we got birthdays coming up not too far away, huh? Yeah, that went by fast for us. Um, but it'll be coming up at the beginning of the year, right, Stagner? So let's check the other card. Unleash your creativity. Again, more fifth house energy, right? We talked about that with the Queen of Wands that also came out last night. Um, you said, oh yeah, but me and her have been best friends. Really? Ever since high school? I wish I had somebody like that. That is a very seldom type of relationship to still have since high school. That is a very wonderful still connection to be a part of, and very honored to have, which is somebody that you have really known for so long, to still be able to contact them and trust them, right? Because people be so much in and out of our life, and that we have to leave alone, that we can't trust, and that we cannot allow them still to be part of our journey. You said, oh yeah, she's really to be investigative reporters. Wow. Stagner, I don't know why I thought you was always in the military. But anywho, we got a 33 and a 31. So third house Mercury, right? Gemini energy. Um, I just want to go over in detail again to remind you of what your grade is, right? why everything that you may be seeing with your two eyes. Um, oh, okay. Yeah. You was a military brat. Oh, okay. And you became a lawyer. All right. Because I thought I heard you mention that before about military. But okay, quickly, let's go over what Mercury retrograde means. Because what do I remind y'all all the time about? It's not very good to do anything during a Mercury retrograde because, uh, in a sense, things will reverse, right? You never get married during a retrograde. Unfortunately, try not to get divorced during a Mercury retrograde. Um, it may be sometimes complications with birth in the operations area, allegedly during a Mercury retrograde. It's not advisable to break up during a Mercury retrograde. Um, Also, applying for different things is not very good to do that during a Mercury retrograde. Because even though you may get approved, during a Mercury retrograde, what will happen is it will be so many complications, missing paperwork. Oh, after Mercury goes back direct, oh, we still need you to come back and we still need proof of this, 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 and this. And you'll be like, well, I thought I was approved. I thought I didn't have to do all that stuff still. I thought I was moving forward and this stuff was behind me. But retrograde is a time of reverse. Okay. Um, what words do I always remind you of during a Mercury retrograde? Just a couple I say all the time, but it's so many in the dictionary. Anything starting with RE. Okay. Re-strategizing, recalculating, replanning, reorganizing, restructuring, relaxing, rejuvenating. Um, Also a big word, remember or remembering, right? Um, Rethink. So many different words of RE. Return, right? Um, but taking time during a Mercury retrograde is to remember and to rethink your choices, your actions, um, your decisions before you actually make a decision. Now, from what I'm seeing, that a lot of hoopla and celebrations and things like that will happen, of course, and will continue to happen while the sun is naturally in fifth house of Leo. So that really can't be avoidable. And then it's a lot of Leos, right? It is a lot of Leos. So you may hear of friends, family, neighbors, people on social media, you know, traveling, throwing parties, doing all type of stuff because it's Leo season. Even if tropical season saying that it's, I don't know, is it Virgo season? But it may be on the tail end of Leo. Not quite sure. But for me and my channel, Leo season is not over till September the 16th. So that's going to be a while, right? So you will continue to see parties and people, doing things. It's just that if they're tropical Western, they're thinking they're in Virgo, but really it's still Leo energy, creativity, and intimacy, right? So, just want to make sure that you're keeping that aware. Um, but like I said, this is a great time to continue to remember things. Um, Instead of just going with the flow and the festivities of other people, take time to rethink, take time to remember uh, things before that has been shown to you through information, research, um, talks, conversation, however that means to you, or things that may be playing out in your surroundings or in your life when it comes to making decisions. Um, Another epiphany that they gave me right before I came on also was, if you're at a party or some type of event and other people are laughing and having a good time because that's in their belief, right? Because that's what they want to do. That's how they believe. So that's how they're going to feel. Anytime you're around anybody too, that energy is going to shed off on you. But that don't necessarily mean that you may be uh, very particular or happy, naturally happy in a acception or accepting to an invitation to come to an event, right? Because laughing, joy, smiling, a lot of times that is contagious energy, right? Like they say, you be around somebody happy, it's contagious. All of a sudden, you're laughing, you're smiling, you're happy. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're down for um, a change in your belief. Maybe you're not really have a true full understanding of how you may particularly feel about the person's event that you may be at. Because I'll take me for example, and I love to use me as an example. I'm a happy go lucky person, but I'm not always smiling, laughing, hollering, screaming, and doing all that stuff, okay? Just to prove that I'm happy or feeling very well, or I'm not, it doesn't mean that I'm not smiling on the inside. You see what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily have to put on a large facade to ecstatically appease everybody in the room by screaming and hollering and doing cartwheels around the room and all type of stuff, right? Just to prove my certain point. Remember that this world is full of careers that host parties, that host events. And if you throw some music and a DJ and all type of stuff, right, in a room, the vibration and the frequency will change. Okay. But that don't necessarily mean that it changes your mind based on certain decisions of your belief, your own belief system. Let's just say it like that. Be careful on what you do and information that you believe and collect, especially during a Mercury retrograde. A Mercury retrograde is meant to have you to take time to do research and to rethink before making a decision. You never decide to have or conclude on a certain belief or anything like that during a Mercury retrograde. For example, if somebody asks you to marry them, think on it. If it's a Mercury retrograde, just tell them. Say, hey, give me time to think on this. And I'm very happy and elated that you asked me to marry you, but this is a very major life decision. So can you give me like 2 weeks to really think about this, depending on your religion? Let me pray on this. Let me continue to, do my manifestations. Let me get my own personal understanding on making my decision before I tell you yes or no. Right? I'm here, but it says 0 in the room. Yeah, not surprised. Like I said, Mercury retrograde. Um, See that bottom of the deck in reverse? Say what you mean. But somebody is not saying what they, uh-oh, baby. Somebody is not saying what they mean here. That's in reverse. And then we have Phoenix rising. 3 plus 2 is a 5. Challenging. What is that? Phoenix rising, right? Scorpio energy. We also got an eclipse in 2 months? 3 plus 2 is 5. Being challenged in a challenging time, in a challenging moment, rising like the Phoenix ashes, or rising to the occasion. We talked about what last night? Empowerment, right? Your Scorpio in Venus? Really? Okay. Scorpio and Venus, oh yeah, you have a lot of hard challenges when it comes to love and relationships. Stagner. Um, this here is telling me somebody is really using their somebody here really will be needing to use a lot of creativity, their imagination, to be, or as they are, a phoenix rising right now, right? That's what can we call that? A underdog. hmm A phoenix rising, let's just layman's term, just call it something like an underdog. You have to, coming from nothing, or coming from a situation where you're not very popular, or were behind in a sense of competition, or um, different things that has just not been working out, and you really have to fight your way to the top, or to overcome a lot of obstacles. That can be rules, regulation, dogma, traditions, racism, all type of stuff, right? So whatever that is for you, or situations that you may be looking at in your life, or in this realm of this earth, what's going on right now, us as a collective all can be feeling like phoenix rising, because allegedly us as a collective have been going through a lot of hardships, especially with inflation, um, difficulties in job, career, unemployment, um, food increase, you know, gas taxes, electricity, increase in water, increase of rent gouging, all different stuff, right? So all of us can, as a collective, be this phoenix rising energy. Um, and a lot of us too, as a collective, may not be able to really say what we mean, or maybe it's because we don't really truly understand what we need to understand. You get what I'm saying? Because, as a collective, we're told so many different things. I'm so glad that you tell us about coffee and everything going up in prices. When was that? That was about 2 months ago, wasn't it, Stagner? I remember that, what you're talking about, too. That was about in June. That was about in May or June, wasn't it? It was around in that time period. But I also see something here that some people in your life, or maybe a certain person, you may be very sexually attracted to them, or they may be very intimately attracted to you. But somebody here also can be using the fifth house energy of Leo, of sexual arts, to use as a form of creativity to enhance, their people's decisions or your particular decision. Um, but they're not really meaning what they saying, okay? Now, y'all seen me shuffle and this card came out at the bottom of the deck in reverse. And it says to say what you mean, okay? Say what you mean. There's somebody in your life or something that's going on in all of our lives right now. What's being shown or done to us as a collective, or in your personal life, in your career, in your friendships, in your life, you or somebody else may not be actually saying what they truly mean, or they didn't say what they really needed to say. And they could have been trying to use intimate acts, perverted type of pictorials, um, pictures, influencers, all different type of stuff. hmm hopefully that none of y'all are also using your physical body um, as different creative ways to be the underdog or to lead you out of being or feeling as the underdog. All right, using your physical body as monetary gain, okay, or using other people's physical body as a way of creativity or entertainment to lift you up or to help lift other people up. This is truly also giving energy of a bachelor or bachelorette party. I hate to say it. This combination right here. Okay. So, but I do see it will be an increase of sexual or intimate type of pictures, videos that somebody may be using here. Trying to be creative with it also can be a form of alleged AI as a way to stop being or feeling like the underdog. So hopefully nobody has any videos or pictures of you, or you have of somebody else, or somebody may be doing this to you. Okay. Um, because the sexual arts card, and I never really explained this card like this, it also can be used as a way to frame somebody. It can be past or old pictures or videos. Um, as a way to beat out the competition. It also can be explicit dancing, um, things that may have been done as a way of entertainment and or fun. And somebody may use this against you, or somebody may be using this against somebody else. Um, or somebody may caught you at a very joyous time and they took pictures or videos of you or something like that, or somebody here. Okay, so just be very particular of what you do. This is also somebody that may be deciding to become a entertainer in the club, such as a dancer here. hmm All right. But it's coming across Somebody here also may be deciding to dress a little bit more provocative, or this is for some of you, you may be thinking to change your hair color, haircut, hairstyle, a sense of wardrobe. This is also somebody who hooked up with somebody as a sense of a power move through intimate acts. And this is why I'm called Vesta. Yeah. Now, y'all might have thought that I was talking crap and didn't know what I was talking about. Anybody that been on my channel for the past 5 to 6 years now, I don't say what I say for nothing. I be channeled the information before my cards come out. Pretty much. We all know what the devil cards stand for. Diablo. Diablo, huh? Mm. Yep. And what did I say? Somebody could be using intimate acts or versions, pictures, video, something like that in some type of AI or creative way to bring them up from the ashes or to help them to rise above a sense of competition, in competition, a way to degrade you to degrade somebody else, or this can be somebody else in the world that this is happening to them. But I do see somebody has pictures or videos of somebody here that will be using it as some type of release or ad, okay? Or using other people's physical body as a way to attract this energy to help them rise in a situation. And us as humans, we a lot of times fail to put two and two together. Us having or living this human experience as spiritual beings, we are very much tend to connect with flesh. It's natural for us. A lot of times, a lot of people don't put two and two together, or they don't even think about it twice before they may cheat on a spouse, before they have a third party relationship going on, um, before they do different type of intimate acts without thinking, right? From high school, shoot, nowadays it even can be elementary, college days, all type of stuff, right? Following the crowd also can be the uh, the Diablo here. Again, I told y'all all this before the devil card even came out. But a lot of people may have clicked off thinking that I'm just talking smack. I don't know what I'm talking about. For me, I'm clairsentience, clairvoyance. I get foresight. Okay. So, Diablo, addictions. Addictions can be smoking, drinking, pharmaceutical medication, street medication, vaping, hookahs, allegedly, intimate acts, perverse, intimate, unnatural acts. It also can be a form of a bad connection, or allowing this energy of this entity of Diablo to control you. Okay. Or it could be controlling your thoughts, or devious different creative ways to persuade. Just remember that when you're watching different events that has been going on. Remember also, Leo fifth house are games. So I've been seeing allegedly a whole bunch of different stuff that different social media influencer has been bringing up on different social media sites, right? Um, I know that we had the global game that takes place every year, or whatever the case may be, and it was a lot of symbolism allegedly also in that, from opening to closing, right? And then now all of a sudden you got a large party that's going on, one person versus another person, in order to control. Because that's all it is. It's a way of controlling. You see the chains there? A way of controlling people. Allegedly keeping people in a sense of addiction, whether it's through eating, eating right, eating bad, drinking, you know, addicted to this, addicted to that, addicted to things that they watch, all type of stuff, right? This is also very much obsessive, overdoing it too much. Hmm. Could just be a Capricorn, but Capricorns are not. See that? Buddy came out last night too, didn't he? Mm. I already know what this is, but I'm not gonna say it. You may also want to watch the video from last night if you're new here. Um, I already just told you, a sense of control. I showed you the chains, right? Um, but it's your job to Phoenix rising, to rise above, staying and being connected, chained to certain things in your life, certain illusions, certain thoughts, feelings, emotions, um, and to be more in your own sense of creativity, doing things for yourself, doing things that you love to do, using your imagination, using your third eye, um, and breaking the chain and breaking the cycle within yourself, not depending, Diablo here, on being obsessed with other people to take care of things that you can necessarily do for yourself. Phoenix rising. Okay. Now, Mars, or Emperor energy, is very much grounded, being in Taurus second house, Vedic sidereal, but Mars will be going retrograde again in, I believe, yeah, December. So that's going to be a little ways away. So up until then, it's up to you to um, see in situations what this is, and for all of us as a collective to see things that we are chained to, addicted to, obsessed with, whether it's our the same old things, what either we're hearing, putting in our mouth, saying out of our mouth, what we're seeing, what we're feeling, or what we're thinking. The five senses. Mhm. Now, for the other part of y'all, somebody here is very much obsessed with you. Whether you've been intimate with this person or not, but it's also somebody here that would love to control the narrative. Somebody here or somebody that was in your life or presently in your life, they were doing too much. Okay, they were a person or is a person. This can be very challenging for them as the Phoenix rising right now, where that they're having trouble to release certain addictive ways, thoughts, feelings, emotions, or things that they keep allowing their self to be attached to, which can be people in their life that they need to cut off and let go. um, Certain routines some of you may have that needs that chain being broke. um, Only you can do this, Phoenix rising, not dependent on other people's thoughts or actions. You said, I'm trying to understand about the cuffs. There is no cuffs. That's a tropical thing. um how do I pull my messages back up? Let me see. So you said, I'm trying to understand about the cuff situation because of my birthday is the 23rd. You're a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn in Western. I mean, Vedic. So in Western or tropical, you'll be an Aquarius. Only in tropical Western do they use the cuffs because that because they see because they group or likes to group us based on our birthdays by the current calendar that they changed over to. But in sidereal, by the alignment of the actual placement, you would be a Capricorn. Tropical Western groups us by spaces. Okay, I believe according to the zodiac or where the zodiac alignment is in space. And I'm not saying that space is out or in. I'm not here to debate that. But they group us according to the Roman calendar, to which they switched over to from the older calendar, right? And the older calendar was based on the movement of the alignment of the stars, not the spaces in between each zodiac. So the spaces is what you're calling the cusp. So in other words, in sidereal, you are what you are. Because the next alignment or movement of the sun, the moon, or a particular star of the time or rising during your exact time of birth makes you and creates you who you are according to your chart. So there's no cusp or space in between that, right? Because the moon moves very quickly, but according, I guess, or believed to allegedly tropical Western, the moon don't move as quickly, or it's every 30 days or 28 days to them. So it's a timing difference of 28 days or 30-day calendar to tropical Western. There's no such thing as spaces when it comes to zodiac. Either you are or you not. So this is then when we reflect to our rising, right? Or ascendant sign. What planet was ascending or rising during the time of your exact time of birth. That's why people don't see you as your sun sign. People see you as your rising, because you're rising or coming to life, being born at that exact time. So it's not based on the sun, right? Because everybody was not born during the daytime. But according to Tropical Western, that's what they go by. And I'm just trying to break it down in layman's term. But the rising planet at the time of your energy being born, um, that's how people see and view you, as your rising or ascendant. And it don't necessarily have to be the next door neighbor to your exact zodiac sign as your sun sign. For me, as an example, I'm a Virgo rising, but I'm a Capricorn. So 10th house is very far away from a 6th house Virgo. You get me? And my moon is a fire sign. So my feelings and emotions as my fire sign, Aries, don't have anything to do with my physical body as a Capricorn, but my traits, how I'm viewed to people, I'm viewed and people see me as a Virgo. You get what I'm saying? But Tropical Western doesn't see you like that. They want it to, this energy here, group everybody as a form of dictation, that if you're born during these days or weeks, we're gonna group you as this. But maybe we'll do a video in more detail about that. But let me go ahead and wrap this up for y'all. So now we have the Lovers, a choice, right? More mercurial energy, Mercury. It's a lot of Leos for a reason, because of, fire and desire, right? Fire and desire. Um, with control in the middle, the Emperor. Somebody here that maybe you were connected to, or this could be your energy at some point of time for some of y'all, Um, don't be controlled by your or allow somebody else to control you. Some of you may have caught on to this and released this, but I'm still picking up on energy that somebody did not say um, what they truly wanted or what they truly meant. Somebody here could have been trying to use a lot of different creative ways to keep you attached to them, um, to rule over the situation or relationship, or even just the dating process. You know, somebody here is still trying to overcome being this controlling type of person, over dictative, my way or no way type of energy. But this is also somebody that may want to obsessively control um, you by saying, hey, I only want you and I don't want you to be with nobody else. But I don't really see them really had brought your dating or relationship to any type of conclusion here. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here also is married or is getting a divorce based on outside activities that were done outside of the marriage. Okay. I'm just going back looking at your types, Stagner. Oh, you said you're a Gemini rising. Will I learn a lot from you? Well, well, you're welcome. I know, I'm in the middle of doing this, but I didn't want to leave you hanging. But I just tried to explain it a little bit. But if you want me to, we can always do a straight video on that so it can be a lot more informative for other people also. But again, when I say things, I try not to say them, as being us Capricorns. We're natural teachers, right? Um, but also at the same time can be come across very emperor-like energy, which is very dictative. So I try not to say things or try to instruct or teach things where that is coming off very persuasive. Um, but I will allow messages to come in to talk about that more, and we'll do a dedicated video on it. Because I know a lot of things you already know, but sometimes even myself, we have questions. And with me doing a sidereal is very unfamiliar to people who are so trained and addicted as certain traditions that we all have been um, set to believe as our path. And it's up to us, Phoenix Rising, to, if you want to, individually understand your own path, not paths that was dictated and ruled over us, allegedly, as who we should be, how we should do things, how we should feel, but to understand your own personal chart. Your own personal chart is something that is unique to you, not as a group. And we have been allegedly chained here to believe certain dogmas and traditions and principles that keep us, Phoenix Rising, challenged in our life, because the Lover's card, Ten of Pentacles here, it's hard to undo things that you were taught early on to attach to. You get what I'm saying? But your spiritual understanding or religious is to of your journey is to understand who you are. Okay? Not necessarily and what your path consists of you for your particular journey in your lifetime. This sense of control and attachment needs to stop. And until us as a collective continue to understand that, we're going to keep going through this. That's that. You get what I'm saying? But it's nothing that we can actually really do about that, because this is the reality and the realm that we live in on earth right now, which is this. Now, Four of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. Okay. Feeling optimistic and looking for a way out, looking for guidance, expecting guidance. That's going to come from within, and it's going to come from your own sense of manifestation and also your spiritual or religious belief. And this combination here, us as a collective, we also have to get out of expecting this energy to save us or to predict our path, right? The Three of Wands represent being and feeling optimistic, looking forward to the future, but also standing in the present moment. The present moment is only what we should be paying attention to, doing something about, also loving the things that we choose in the present moment to be a part of, because necessarily the future is not guaranteed to anybody, right? We always are saving and doing everything for a sense of pot of gold, or saving and doing things and trying to save things or put things together, right? Or hold on to things and or money for the future. But it's not guaranteed that you will have it for the future, that you will be a part of it. Um, Creating and doing things also for the future, to leave for our children or child, or for our family or family members. You know, how did this go? But um but we're feeling left stressed, can't sleep, can't think, overthinking, like I said earlier, attached to our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, wanting change, don't know when to let go, or when to hold on, or what to hold on to. For some of you, it will be a release of some type of money or deposit that will be coming your way that may have been held back. So you could be very optimistically looking forward to this. For some of you, you're waiting on a love relationship also to happen in your life, or a change of somebody's feelings and emotions. This is also somebody that is very much optimistic that you may change your mind based on the past things of how somebody was coming or acting towards you. Um, I also see that somebody that is in some type of rulership. This can be a manager, a CEO. Um, the emperor rules nations, because that's what an emperor is. This also can be a father figure, a brother, an entrepreneurial. Somebody here was somebody else's lover. I see that here. Somebody is somebody's little love pet. Mm-mm. Somebody wants to be somebody love pet, or was somebody love pet, and the whole family or a group of people, whether they're high level corporates, businesses, Fortune 500, or this can be um, your father, you as a father, or like I said, some type of supervisor or somebody here that's in charge. Um, is or will be releasing some type of large money for the intimate act and or services that was done, or was or is continuing to be. This is a very paid high side person or side chick to somebody who has a lot of power, a lot. also can be somebody who is very aggressive, somebody who is very dictative, somebody that has a very nasty, mean streak, a very perverted side of them that some people don't know. Somebody here that also is same sex or bisexual. And this is somebody also that could be of a divine feminine energy that is bisexual and nobody knows. Mhm. Nobody knows it. It was hidden, but soon it's going to come out. Can be the next 3 days or 3 weeks. And this person is going to feel very humiliated and stressed. Y'all know I get different type of messages on my channel than other people, right? So you said, and I'm always in the double emperor mode. Oh, you been said that. You resemble that love pet. Yeah, that's one of our can be addictive traits as some Capricorns, but it's to a limit because when we get tired of it, we release it. Um, because so many Capricorns are so much in charge of their self and in of their life that it's kind of like a release, you know, to sometimes allow other people as lovers or spouses or intimate partners to have some type of control over them, but they always falter. They don't ever hold up because they can't take the fire, right? But this combination here is also somebody that is very obsessed with their work. They overdo themselves when it comes to planning their creativity, overthinking, overstressing, insomnia. Somebody that is a workaholic. These 3 cards here, 10 of Pentacles. All right. Don't forget that we also got this huge solar eclipse that's coming. So something and somebody, something out of your life that some of you were holding on to may actually get eclipsed. Some of you are waiting for some type of trip or travel or moving. And when that happens or when you do actually get it, it's going to help you to settle your emotions, right? Some of you are looking for employment and you're just waiting and being optimistic. You will have something to come towards you that you'll love to do or very interested in. So that still could be held up because of Mercury retrograde. We'll need to see. And again, I thank y'all so much for the people who may see this after the fact, not on live. Please like the video. And this is for entertainment purposes only. All right, so we got everlasting soulmate. Some of y'all may feel with the Diablo card over there. Okay, that why do I keep feeling like this? Why do I feel like I still need to be attached physically or mentally or emotionally to a person that was treating you like crap? Or some of you was treating this person like crap. Okay, but it was a very intense, uh, intimate feeling. And also probably very telepathic or very real physical dreams that you or somebody else were having about you. So I do see that y'all were telepathically and teleporting to each other in your physical dreams for astro sex. If you don't believe it, it does happen. I think back in the day we used to call it WET dreams. So we got inspiration landing right over the lovers and the unleash your creativity. Seeking harmony. Somebody here is trying to get some type of telepathic or aha moment or epiphany to get or understand the inspiration of a soulmate relationship. One of you may understand it more than the other because one of you are very much in tune to the um, inspirational connected part, and one person, the other person, is very more structural and physical. So one of you is more of the heart, the other person is more of the intense intimacy and physical connection. So that also can be why the relationship did not come together. What did I just kept telling y'all about the party? You see that? A whole hour I kept talking about party this, party that. Fifth house of Leo, having fun, right? Don't let your two regular eyes fool your third eye. Because you see a large party and gathering and stuff like that. You have the snake in reverse, which is, it is what it looked like. It's inspirational music, harmony, frequency being used, okay, as a way for this. You control the masses with notes and frequency. So that you will continue to bond and be a soulmate. Remember that it's all different types of soulmates. It's not just a physical intimate. It also is a soulmate for life, being attached and ruled over. Mm? It is what it looks like. What did I say in the beginning? It's a party. The snake card in reverse. Not what it looked like, but in reverse, it is what it looked like. Like I said in the beginning, a whole hour ago. It is having fun and it is a party to inspiration to inspire you for this. The chains to keep you connected. Now, this may be a date for some of you. This can be a hookup session. This can be words, tangible resources, gifts, money, whatever the case may be, for you to unleash, okay? Four of Pentacles in reverse. More money, more investments, more contributions, however you want to say it, so that your frequency will keep you optimistic and waiting for King of Cups, something that you feel that you're going to like or love or be in love with. But remember the bottom of the deck here. Remember the Phoenix rising. Also, what did I say about an hour ago, right? Fifth house of Leo, 11th house of Aquarius. The full moon was in Aquarius, sidereal last night. 11th house is friends, connections. What you call that? Investors, sponsors. Um, what's the other word I was looking for? And then you have influences, right? This whole party or whatever here is a way to have fun and to influence. Mercury retrograde. Rethink, re-strategize, recalculate, restructure, remember, redo. Let me redo myself, Phoenix rising, right? And let me throw or attend a huge party to influence not what it looked like, but to inspire everlasting connection, soulmate, so that I can keep this energy here. An emperor rules over people. Your manager rules over you. The CEO, CFO rules over a department of finances, right? You as an entrepreneurial, you're the emperor of your company. You may or not have employees, you may. It doesn't matter. But how are you treating those employees? hmm Same thing with relationships. Is somebody trying to rule over you or keep you connected through, different creative ways to influence you, to keep you attached to them, to keep you obsessed with them? Ten of Pentacles, are they giving you this, giving you that? For some of you, this can be somebody that is working very hard, Phoenix rising, to rise above the different things in their life that has been controlling over them. And they do love you or love this relationship, and they would actually love to be a long-term lover with you. Also to make it or let it turn into a physical soulmate relationship. Ten of Pentacles also can be, you don't have to get married. Everybody don't like the word marriage, but it also can be becoming two best friends, right? Turning into long-term partnership. Three of Wands. But you are expecting some better turnout, right? A lot of us as a collective in this world is Three of Wands. We're waiting on the outcome of person or people in a community, in this world, in your personal relationship. How is it going to influence you? How is it going to befriend you? How is this person going to befriend you back into their life after they stressed you, after they gave you sleepless nights, etc., etc.? I don't see that you're letting love, um, I don't see that you're giving up on love. It's just that some of you could be seeing now, having fun or having different flings or third party situations, letting people or certain people in your life or in this world continue to influence you. You right. It is what you have been seeing like it was. But keeping your sense of optimism, continuing to rise above it, is what's going to put you on the better path. Okay. So we have proposal. I guess everybody don't believe in marriage. Proposal, just like I said, no commitment. Whether this is an actual engagement, whether this is an actual breakup, like I said, we're in Mercury retrograde. Whether this is not allowing huge parties or events to influence you to commitment in reverse to something that you may not necessarily be very optimistic about. Okay. You got to actually feel the love and don't let a snake influence you. Some of you are becoming or will be becoming single, and your marriage or separation will be taking place because you allow other people, or your person allow other people to influence them. And this is why you haven't been getting a commitment. Um, that can be friends, family, co-workers, whoever. Okay. Social media people, people chiming in on your social media for people who are influencers on different sites. So what is this? Enemy in reverse, watch your back. I don't think we ever seen this card to come out. So somebody here is coming to the rescue though, where that you don't have to watch your back, or you're putting yourself in a new situation, King of Cups, which also can be, continuing to love yourself, rise above, and you're leaving a situation of attachment that you no longer have to watch your back. All right. You are setting yourself free, Three of Wands. You're moving forward. Some of you are moving forward toward a Cancer or Scorpio. Also can be a Pisces. Don't have to be their sun sign. Those are the last two. Bottom of the deck is honesty and the truth. We already know what that is. That's Saturn. That's retrograde. That's the big dog, right? That's the big dog that gives us the most karma, power, challenges, pressure, persuasion. So we got travel in the upright, and wow, strong affection and love. So that's what I was saying with the King of Cups down here at the end. Somebody wants to travel towards you, or will be traveling, you or them. You may not even know this person yet, but I don't see you looking backwards. You're not looking backwards or to the past, or you're releasing the past now, coming out of a commitment. For some of you, I know a lot of people that are celebrities, just for example, that are divorcing because of alleged third party situations and different things like that. So somebody may be moving abroad or moving on to another city or state. But some of you, your attention to love and your affection is changing. You also are feeling or wanting to be even more optimistic about finding love now and having new experiences. The Three of Wands is about seeing the world through optimistic eyes, feelings, emotions, and actions, okay? But if you're not willing to take the action to um, or, for some of you, this King of Cups energy, whether this is you or this new person or the person you already know or thinking about, because this King of Cups is giving me very Scorpio energy, okay? Um, it's time for you to tr- experience new things. And some of you may not agree, but this new thing is called love. And you may not want it, you may not favor it, you may not even think two, three, four times about it. For some of you, may even hate it, you don't want it, you're allergic to it. But something new here is coming. Somebody also has a very strong affection for you, and they could be about to ready to travel towards you, or y'all make some type of travel arrangement or go somewhere. Can be for 1 or 2 days, but they're ready to experience this new thing called love, which I don't know, they were very optimistic about it, but they were being stubborn. They were holding back. Could have been just financial issues, but they're stressed. can't sleep, especially if you block this person or you quit them or broke up with them. They don't know what to do. So maybe they didn't have a choice but to travel or move on with their life, but they're actually still thinking about you or you're still thinking about them. All right, so let's end it with a I didn't mean for the reading to be this long, but it is what it is. Angel of Gratitude. And I actually want to give you a door too. So hold on. Please remember that I don't sit here and waste an hour and 30 minutes of my time just to tell you wrong things. You have to be Three of Wands, open and acceptance to change. Okay? If not, then you will continue to stay in a Two of Wands, Two of Swords energy, where you will stay thinking, contemplating, and scared to take a next move, or also stuck. And if you're stuck, then you are a sense of rebellion to growth. Whether it's growth in your feelings and emotions, whether it's being stuck or lack of growth for new experiences, scared to have strong connections or affection for somebody. And affection and love is different than this. Two different things, okay? All right. Imagine that. We got two couples on the cards. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. This is why this person is in spirit and one person is physical. Said that at the beginning of the reading, and the other one is wait. Don't rush into it. Mercury retrograde. Allow nature to take its course. Nature. Love. Wait. Wait. Three of Wands. Let me end it with your door. Thank y'all so much. If you love my channel, please subscribe. Because I'm actually thinking about making a third channel. Because I do have Yes or No Tarot, but I ain't even been over there to really do any readings lately. But you can always find it. Go ahead and subscribe over there for me too, so we can get the count up over there. This is your door. Manifest this door also. You can screenshot it, take a picture of it. So this is Jude's song. Trying to get it to focus for you. Come on, there you go. RE starting out retrograde, right? A remember, hold on. No, a reminder for every, let me read it first. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace with the strangest of places. Because some of you are really waiting on your peace to come. Love, peace, nurturing, caring, strong affection, feelings, emotions, and you may have to travel, move, go on a mini vacation, or you may meet somebody while traveling. It can be to the grocery store. You don't have to be to the other side of the world necessarily, but traveling to me is also coming across as the chariot. The chariot is also about being in a controlled direction, but you're the one in control, right? Not being influenced. You're heading in the right direction. Lover's card to the Ten of Pentacles. Um, but for some of you, you may have to release some type of commitments that you have made. Don't have to be marriage or relationship, but it can be certain commitments to yourself or to other people, or um, setting boundaries for commitments that people are not honoring to you, and you cut them off, you stop talking to them, or you're releasing them. The more that you continue to do that, the more that you'll be on the road, travel in the right direction. But we're going to leave it here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Always read between the lines. Use your third eye, not your regular eyes. Remember, like I said, Saturn is still retrograde till November the 4th. So we will continue to have pressure. We will continue to um, go through unfinished business, right? Um, Mercury will be retrograde until August 27th. So we still got a couple of more days of that. So before you truly make a decision or ready to make a decision, wait till Mercury goes direct. Okay? All right. Thank y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.